There should be no one in our company putting up less than 100 grand. And if you're putting up less than 100 grand, it means you do not give a fuck.
You now chill the next day. Like, shit is earned every single day. I didn't know you were in town.
Oh yeah, man.
Canada,
Absolutely.
baby. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy DK. We are back with another video, and today is a day in the life inside the Elliott Group. We got a meeting with Andy Elliott that we're about to jump into right now. We got some sales calls we're gonna make. You're gonna see me fail. You're gonna see me close some deals. You're gonna hear how we operate. You're gonna see how we operate day in and day out. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. So I want you guys to stay tuned to the end of the video. I got some fire for you guys. Let's jump into the meeting, baby.
People out there right now, they're dying to do business with us. Dying, okay? So, Sean, I want him to play this first video. First video is 7 minutes, okay? All right, and I want you guys to watch this. I want you to listen to it, and I want you to take notes. By the way, if you're not moved by this shit, we're not the same.
There's a crazy psychologically, you can call it, psycho competitor who counts the 55 kids ahead of him that were chosen as the best high school basketball player. And he's ranked number 56. And one by one, he targets every one of them until he takes them out. His name is Kobe Bryant. A formidable enemy is going to introduce you to a person you've not seen before. Most people will listen to this whole concept of choose your enemies wisely, and they'll say, that's hate. What a miserable life. What a this, what a that. No, most people chose the wrong enemies. The enemies they've chosen is about being entitled, is about being victims, about feeling sorry for themselves. And it's destroyed them, stolen years away from their lives. If you really want to tap into this enemy thing I'm talking about, don't do it if you're afraid and you want a very peaceful life. Because my recipe is not going to give you a peaceful life. My recipe is going to introduce you to the best side of you, not a peaceful life. And if it's a real enemy or something that drives you, you'll be introduced to a person you've never met before.
Listen to me, a lot of you are going to prove him right. And I hate to fucking say that because it really disappoints me, and as a leader, I feel like I should not say that, but it is the truth. There are a lot of you that everything that people said about you at some point in your life, you're going to get comfortable, you're going to quit, and you're going to stop striving for more. But that won't be me. I cannot take over your body. I can't take over your life. I can't take over you. All I can do is continue to be the example, lead you, and give you an environment to become this person in. The rest is up to you. There should be no one in our company putting up less than 100 grand. And if you're putting up less than 100 grand, it means you do not give a fuck. You got a good heart. Thank you for settling with us. But I want to throw you out of the fucking nest. You either want to fly or you don't want to fly. We must together as a team inspire each other by doing great works in front of each other's faces. We must inspire each other by fucking changing other people's lives in the whole world. What's the greatest tool to get your name in the world? Word of mouth. Am I right? Yes. Word of mouth. You guys all every day selling training to people that are helping people, that helping people, helping people, helping people. That's word of mouth, and it spreads across the world. Dude, you guys all in here will be millionaires if you'll wake up. And you'll have a great life. We have the best life that's ever existed. But this next thing, that needs to be who you need to be as an individual. This next part, this is a clip, and I was talking about God gives you something when you need it. I was talking to Stavon yesterday, and he came up and he gave me a recording of the 10X conference in 2019. Now, Andy Frisella spoke in 2019, and it's a 15-minute deal, and you need to hear it.
I'm going to teach you something that mystifies all of you. I know it mystifies all of you because I get the most questions asked about this concept than any other question. And it's not, hey Andy, how'd you get so fucking handsome? It's this. How do I develop a culture in my company that wins? How do I hire and create winners? Why do some companies have this culture behind them? For example, Harley Davidson. Have you ever Harley Davidson will not ride another brand of motorcycle. Why is that? What do they have that these other things don't have? They don't make better bikes, I'm sorry to tell you, and I'm a Harley Davidson fan. They make good bikes. They make cool shit. But what do we really buy their shit for? Why do they have a brand that's tested over time and time and time again for 115 years? Because we want to be a part of it. We know that when we ride a Harley Davidson and we drive up to the local dealership, and it doesn't matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're fat, if you're skinny, if you're purple, if you're a woman, if you're a man, if you're gay or straight, if that dude drives a Harley, he's a brother of mine. And that is a human need that we all need to have. And guess what? Your customers want that. The people who you are trying to convince to buy your shit, the employees that you have show up in your work and clock in and clock out, and you can't figure out why you can't get them to do more, why you can't get them to be excited, why you constantly have turnover or have problem employees, why you can never hire someone. It's because you are not setting the standard and you don't understand how to systematically create culture. And it is not a magical thing. It is not, something that some companies have and other companies don't have. It's something that you can create.
Now, I'm ready. I'm going to keep pushing as hard as I can, but that doesn't matter. Okay? Jackie's ready. She's going to keep giving everything she has. I know you guys are ready. Okay? No distractions. No distractions. Be aware. Everybody, let's be alert. Let's be aware for what a distraction looks like, for what it feels like. Dead space, dead time, scrolling on social media must end. It's time to build. It's time to work. It's time to dial. It's time to make calls. It's time to fucking change the world. We can all do this. This is not fucking hype. This is who we're going to be. I want to look out here. I want music on. I want the fucking TVs on. I want the fucking place on. The first person in the morning. Does everybody know how to turn the fucking music on? Yeah. Yes. It's simple. Go down there. You fucking turn the music on. You turn it in. You get it ready. You have the atmosphere ready. This is our home. This is our home. This is our home. This is how we operate. Okay? Just stay fucking sharp, man. And then most importantly, I want to fuck everybody up in 2024. Do you guys? Yeah. Okay, but also, can I add the flip side of that? I also want you to take care of your families in 2024. Okay? Look, don't come here and take care of us and go home and not take care of them. Okay? Like I know you're going to work long hours, and I know they know you're going to work long hours. Okay? Is it worth it?
No, they all signed up for it, just along with you as well. But the thing is, if you're not showing them the value, then they're losing their purpose as well.
Yeah, it's like how would Kobe's wife feel to look up and see Kobe's number 2 on the board now? Dude, she'd be like, that's my fucking man. You're never going to get that feeling, and you're never going to get that fucking compliment if you don't get there. Okay? Remember, some people put fucking the coffee on, okay? And some people take over the world. I hired every one of you to help us take over the world. I didn't hire any one of you to help me put the coffee on. Okay? So let's just fucking go to war. Okay? I don't want everybody to get all fired up and shit. I want you to exit this room.
Priscilla says you should put on the coffee too.
Yes, well, let's put the coffee on too, but I want us to exit here, and I want us to go to fucking war. And I want you guys to finish your November, because December, as big as you want it to be, you're going to receive a check that Jackie's going to write you to payroll on the end of November's pay. Does that make sense? Okay, some of you need another 20 or 30 grand on there. Okay? I know you do. Okay? Or your family is fucked. So you better get to fucking work, because every day's a fucking weekend here. So I don't give a fuck that it's Friday. I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. I'm not the rest of the world, and neither are you. Okay? You can choose to do whatever you want, whenever you want. I don't stop you guys. All I care is you communicate, and you can do whatever you want. But this is your job to finish November. No matter how bad you're fucking doing, finish it. Okay? All your numbers stand for the way you work. So I love you guys. Let's go. Come on.
Meeting was good. I mean, dude, meetings are always good with Andy Elliott, dude. Like, they always shift my mind. They always bring awareness to things that like I'm just bullshitting on, you know, like things that you're trying to get away with. I got 5-6 pages of notes. You know, one thing I wrote for myself on top of all the other things I wrote is don't sit on old wins. You know, like winning every single day is what's required. You can't be a winner one day and then you take that fucking win and now you get the title of winning and you go back and you can now chill the next day. Like, that shit is earned every single day. And shifting that mindset from like, oh, I'm a winner, like I'm a fucking savage, but like you didn't perform that day, like you lost that day. And then shifting my mindset to that, you know, my concept of winning, you know. And also too, you know, my problem is I think a lot of things, you know, it's not a big deal. And I need to put more emphasis behind some of these things that are a fucking big deal. You know, the people to the left and to the right of you, and just putting more urgency and more purpose behind, you know, being an example for the people around you is something that like I'm gonna start fucking doing even more every single day, because, you know, you have these little phases that you go through of growth. And, you know, dude, right now, personally, I'm probably going through one of the worst fucking months, revenue-wise, that I've gone through in the last year, this entire year for sure. And we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna pull this shit out like we always do. But I've gone through some mental tests this month. And, you know, you start to realize, what are the things that got me here? Why am I not performing? You know, is my work ethic, is it where it needs to be? Is my mindset, am I distracted? And all these things come into play, and, you know, and I've been all those things. You know, I've been lazy, I've been distracted compared to my potential, compared to where I need to be. You know, so we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna fucking smash it. We're gonna close out this month really, really hard. I'm excited. We just got a invoice paid in. Best thing ever. 10 grand invoice clocked in, paid. You love to see it. So we're back in momentum. We are headed to DJ's Bagels to grab a healthy chicken Caesar salad. Hit the gains. It's a go-to spot in Fountain Hills. We're out here at DJ's, crushing a little chicken salad. I did a little Q&A for questions on my Facebook and Instagram, and I got tons of questions. So right now, Steve's gonna read them off, and I'm just gonna answer some of y'all's questions. I'm gonna throw your tag, throw the question on the screen, and then just answer whatever questions you guys got.
All right, so Elvis Huerta Official asks, what cell phone and desktop apps recommended for video creation, editing, effects, and captions?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you, you can't get the quality that I have with an editing app. When it comes down to software, I think Steve, my guy behind the camera, probably uses Premiere Pro. He probably uses maybe different things in CapCut. So I would say CapCut. You can use the Captions app, you know, if you want to get some basic captions and stuff like that. But honestly, if you're not already posting out a ton of content, I'd recommend just getting your name out there and use a regular Instagram thing. You don't need to make it all fancy with caption stuff, but Premiere Pro is a good software if you're like at a computer. You got CapCut, and then you have the Captions app just straight off an iPhone.
And for effects, I would say After Effects as well.
Oh, and After Effects. My boy said After Effects.
Yep. All right, we have Joseph Yoder 10 says, you guys do any personal online e-commerce trainings?
The answer is no. No, we don't do any e-commerce trainings. We can teach you how to sell, though. We can teach you how to communicate, build a brand. We teach you business things, but e-commerce training, you know, we don't have any drop shipping, no e-commerce courses. It's not really our gig.
Okay. Next is Hamza, AZP. If you could condense the meaning of sales into 2 words, what would they be?
The meaning of sales. Service. And mindset. I'd say service and mindset. Because you're going to have the mindset on your end, and you're going to have the service for their end. And without those two, I mean, there's no way you're going to be able to make it in sales.
Okay, we have Jess Klein, 09, says, who is your favorite sibling?
Love you, sis. It's obviously it's you, right? You got to put the sister first. Big bro can be happy, and excited and loved being in a smooth second place because you got to take care of sister. And I would hope that I would also be second place to you because when you have a sister, the sister always comes first. Love you, Jess. They're all white guys. I'm just joking.
Oh, man, how are you?
What? I didn't know you were in town.
Oh, yeah,
All the way
man.
from Canada,
Absolutely.
baby.
All the way from Canada. Brought Becca with me.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Dang, man, just stopping by.
Yeah, come on. See how you guys have been.
Let's go. We got Jennifer Pollard. We got like some of our other admin team in here. This was Chris's office, and then it was Sean's, and then we're like, hey, let's bring the admin team over here, like so they don't have to keep running. We literally ran like a 2-hour meeting this morning. Yeah, it's hard. We don't get a ton of time with like Andy anymore. Just he's so busy. So he was like, hey, let's do a training. Like I don't care if it's Friday. Yeah, with the church. I mean, over there too. So just that setting, we would only usually have like another 3 or 4 tables.
Yeah.
But with that, we can literally fit like almost double in that section. And then we get another double from here. So it's like, I mean, look, you got 4 chairs. From there, you got like an extra, you know, however many it is. We want to make sure that we could take on more. And then maybe provide some different options of seating, take on more people, and just run a larger deal. So he's wanting to get like a 2,500 person like little arena right here. All the way through. The restaurant is empty too. So
What? Really?
So restaurant and the church over there, but the church will be last. That'll be a few years.
It wasn't cheap to build this.
No, so the story behind this is there was a guy here that actually had a gym,
Oh, really?
but for whatever reason, he didn't really like us because we're kind of all over the place.
Of
like
course.
you got Selena calling, and like the last thing for us is like we had an ice bath right here,
Yep.
and he was like, oh, bitching. Like he had like kids here or something, but it was like everybody was in like swimming shorts, like no one was like getting naked, and he got like super upset, and we're like, all right, dude. Like if we can't do an ice bath here, and you know Andy, like if he wants to get what he wants, he was like, I'm gonna just buy it out. All right, guys, you know the deal. I appreciate you guys staying to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of an inside sneak peek behind the scenes with the Andy Elliott meeting, answering some Q&A. We got to close some deals and make some stuff happen. I want you guys to stay tuned till the next video because I'm actually gonna give you guys an inside sneak peek inside on my sales calls, overcoming objections, closing deals, running through everything. I want to compress this and actually make this into 2 separate videos so that way the entire next one can kind of be an in-depth, entire full-length episode where you can see me go through the struggles on the sales calls. You can see me get the big wins and get the big deals inside those sales calls. So we're going to save that for a part 2 for the next episode. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Appreciate you guys. Let's get it.